Wake up, we need to make money. Uh, wake up, we need to make money. Alright, suckers. Sorry for the pause. But sometimes you gotta do that shit, man. Pretend money. You used to play pretend, look up and see money. Okay. So what I'm gonna do tonight, what I'm gonna do today, it's afternoon in California. And the fires have started again, so the outside of my house smells like fire. Um, a forest in the bay, in the North Bay, is burning down, so we're dealing with that. And it's far away from my house, and it's across a river, so it's not something I'm worried about right now, but in general terms, I'm worried about California burning down, because it kind of is. Eventually, all of the trees will burn away, and it'll be fine. I mean, the problem's going to fix itself, like it always has throughout eternity. If the trees get too, bushy, they will burn themselves out. So it's just going to be unpleasant in the meantime, trying to get there. So what I'm using is the latest 5-minute multiboxing. It is not up right now. There's not a ton of changes from the last one, but the next time I post 5-minute multiboxing, I will post release notes and tell you what the differences are. I do want people to update more often, because the only way we really improve the code is when people try my latest code, find the issues, have me quickly fix them, and then try the fixes. A tight fixing cycle is the only way to crowdsource this kind of code solution. And this is where my boys have been falling down. And by the way, speaking of my boys, anybody who's multiboxing on Horde, I really do want to encourage you to join Legion of Fury. Just whisper Eversmile, Sucka Guild, invite me, and you will get an invite to Legion of Fury. I'd like to get all of the Horde multiboxers in Legion of Fury, and maybe get some guild chat going. I don't know. I think there's a place for it, And we have the Discord. Then the Discord's great, but there's just something to be said for guild chat among multiboxers in VG. I mean, don't you think? Khabib1. What's Khabib? Is that your name? I thought your name was Kaloyan. Kaloyan. Your name's Khabib. Did you win the getting back on after the restart? Alright, so give yourself a good long time after logging into AQ40. It's a big, big raid, and it takes a little while for your boxes to settle down. Look, he's running off. Don't let him run off like that. That was a real multi-box runoff. So you got to be careful about stuff like that. All right, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can make my shoulder better. Ooh, you know what it needs? Some wine. Yeah, it's good. You know what else it needs? Some Diet Coke. All right. Let's back up the hunters. Whoa, whoa! Don't be going off there, Mister Obsidian. I fight the Obsidian Eradicators unbuffed. I have no problem fighting the Eradicators unbuffed. Now, what you want to look for is, you can't see my other windows, but you want to look for yellow frames around your windows. That means somebody's turned around. And I'm actually going to burst. I'm hitting the 2 and 4 key together. And really watching the Eradicator's mana. Right now it's sitting at 32%. And I've taken to not DPSing out on Spell Reflect, because I feel like, ooh, we got a mount. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I feel like when you DPS out on Spell Reflect, you're losing, you're making your Warlocks cancel their mana drain, and I think that's bad. Don't do that. Okay, so who doesn't have a mount? Let's just roll over here. Separate the losers from the winners. Okay. Oh my gosh. My separating the losers from the winners strategy didn't work. Alright, I'm just going to look at who don't have a mount over here. Okay, this guy is mounted. This guy is not mounted. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, mouses without borders. Not perfect. You can't really mouse move with mouses without borders, so this guy is taking some shit, man. Boom! Yet another mount taken care of. And this is kind of what I wanted to do today. Even if I don't oh, UFC. You guys are watching UFC? Why are you giving me spoilers? Maybe I was going to watch that. You don't know? You really like UFC. I don't really like UFC. I don't like the fighting sports because my daughter and son-in-law always watch every one, and they show my grandson the fighting sports, and I think that's much worse than him playing Battlefield. I do think the fighting sports kind of make kids aggressive and make them want to try all those moves on other kids. And you can call them blood sports because UFC and MMA are really blood sports, because there's blood involved and you can actually kill people, and people have died. So I'm calling them kind of a blood sport, not kind of a blood sport, an actual blood sport. So anyways, I would prefer my grandson stay away from that stuff, but I mean, I can't control my kids. I mean, they're grown people. They do what they want to do. Don't know why I'm getting traded instant poison, but I'm sure it'll go to the right place. Right, so what I'm doing right now is I'm setting up for the Sentinel pull. And the Sentinel pulls, we just kind of, we're going to do this Sentinel pull, then we're just going to run through. We're just going to barrel through Scarum to the back wall and log out. And then log back in. And then we'll get to kill Scarum without doing any more pulls. And yeah, it'll be much faster that way. I mean, we could just try it right now. We could just try and barrel through, but you know what? If we were all on mounts, it would be so much easier. So let's try and kill this Sentinel pull and get some more mounts. I just want everybody on mounts. Once we all get on mounts, we can just ride right in, go right through Scarum to the back wall, kill all our windows, log back in, and fight Scarum from behind, which I have proven. The last time I killed Scarum from behind with sentinels up and everything up. It works fine. So, yeah, you guys need to start talking more. Really, I can't be I can't be making this shit up all day long. Does anybody have questions about 5-minute multi-boxing that I can expound on, or even comments about 5-minute multi-boxing that we can debate? How about comments about wine? I'm out of beer. That's why I'm drinking wine. And I already stole 2 beers from Eli's room. He had some 805s in there, but I don't want to steal beers from his room. Anyway, 805s are a bit heavy for me. I like drinking light beer, as light as possible. I drink the very lightest of light beers. I just like them better. It's just less calories, less carbs. I'm gaining weight like a motherfucker right now because I can't do jack. So until I get back to the gym, I'm gonna just get fatter and fatter and fatter, and then I'll lose it all. It's just how it works for me. Okay, let's assign off tanks. I'm assigning off tanks to everything. Let's move the off tanks up to where they're in bow shot range. Boom. Move the druid tank up to where he's in wrath range. Whew. Seems like he's up there really far. Enticer. Right there. And basically, this is still moving kind of fast for me, believe it or not. Look at their dedicated healers. Their dedicated healers all follow them like good little doggies. Alright, and let's put some detect magic on all these guys. I run Jenja up and make her put detect magic on them manually by clicking. And then maybe they shout out, you know, the tanks are supposed to shout out what they see on the various targets so that I know who to focus. And really what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to focus on who to focus. I'm going to look at the the targets and what they have on them and decide who to attack first. Then I'll worry about who to move back. So, what's up, Zuleta? I'm eating yogurt and Bulgarian one at that. All right, very nice. What's up, Legged? Let's see. Can't you just use the regular mounts? I think you can. No, you cannot use the regular mounts. Mounts don't work in vanilla AQ40. You have to get bug mounts. I'm thinking of my future wife. Man, I feel for you, man. I love having a wife, I have to tell you. Alright, so we're going to hit F2 to put shields on all the tanks. Then we're going to hit Shift 1. And then we're going to see what they shout. This guy has Thorns, this guy has Mortal Strike. Ooh, both of those are really bad. I don't want to do that. Let's do this guy. We're going to... yeah, let's do... We're going to pull Thunderclap. Yeah, I don't mind Thunderclap. I think you can manage Thunderclap pretty well. Oh, but you don't want Thunderclap on the raid like that. So let's go get this guy. That was a good Thunderclap on the raid right there. So basically I just make sure the rogues are nearby with the 1 key, and whew, we are getting smacked down. Shield wall is up. Whew, Thunderclap. Doing Thunderclap second was not great. Alright, so we're going to wipe this one. Thorns is really problematic for me because my rogues do such a huge amount of the damage. So I really don't like seeing Thorns. and I really didn't even see what the other guys had. I don't know what the other guys had. I'm really bad at, I'm gonna run back. When you're at the beginning of AQ40, it's faster to run back than to res, certainly by many minutes. But it does get old after a while running back. So I knew that one of them had Mortal Strike. I knew that one of them had Thorns, but nobody else shouted anything. So if you guys saw what they had, well, you probably are ahead of me because I didn't know what the other guys had. So I have to do a better job checking what everybody has. Maybe just clicking through them. That's what I should do. I shouldn't even rely on the shouts. I should just click through them. Oh my gosh. Do you think that 5-minute mode boxing will work as intended on Blizzard retail servers once? No, it won't. Zuleta, you wish, man. And of course, I left somebody behind. Whatever, I'll res him. That's Crookshanks. Okay, we'll res Crookshanks. Your voice became transparent, Fury. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. You're gonna have to do better than that. That's poor. Voices are transparent. You can't see them. Dude bragging about having a cracked copy of IS Boxer. Naughty, naughty! Well, I can't really stream with a cracked copy of IS Boxer. I would buy. Look, if I was streaming IS Boxer, and there may come a time for that. If I stream IS Boxer, promise I will have a real copy, not a cracked copy. All right, where'd Crookshanks go? Oh, there he is. So as that bitch, Fury like a voice from God from the skies. So you're saying there's kind of an echo or something, right? What happened? Didn't fucking res. Plus, some of my guys are not repaired. That's not great news. But actually, right now, it's more important that I drop some of these sentinels. Is it though? Don't mounts drop off the easy to kill mobs inside AQ40. Maybe I should just roll past these guys and kill Scarum. I don't remember actually. Do mounts drop off the mounts inside? I don't think. It sounds like there are two voices talking at the same time. Okay, I think maybe I can solve that one. Boom! There you go. Solved, bitches. All you gotta do is tell me the sitch, and I will solve it. Actually, it's pretty hit and miss, whether I solve it or not. So, confirm for me that that's all good. I get it all. Okay, why am I out of range? Brutalic. Somebody is not up with the raid. Getting an out of range frame. What's that over there? Oh yeah, we're out of range. See, those yellow frames are helpful. When I see the yellow frame around one of my guys, you guys can't see it right now, but because I'm only showing one box, but when I see the yellow frame around one of my guys, it tells me that somebody's out of range of somebody, and you need to fix it. So I'm fixing it. It's working, man. Thank you, FS Rock T. Still don't know where he got his name from, FS Rock T. I assumed it was Fury Swipes Rocks to the max. That's what it means. Naturally. Let me know if FS Rock T, if that's not the interpretation I should be taking. Otherwise, I will continue to think that you think I rock, which would be nice. All right. So one of the things that's kind of changed about the way things happen in 5-minute multi-boxing is the auto trading, and I don't yet have the mages casting water when they're empty. I need to put that in. Meanwhile, you can just hit the equals key and just drain the mages until they've casted all the water, and they will automatically trade their water around to people who want water. So, and today we just added warlocks to that because I think Mordo spotted that I wasn't trading water to warlocks, so we added warlocks to the mix today. But yeah, there's been, over the past few weeks, there's been a fundamental change to the way I roll 5-minute multi-boxing and the way you should roll 5-minute multi-boxing. It's made it more complicated in the short term, but less complicated in the long term. See, I can't even move my arm. As long as I move my arm with the other arm, it's usable. I can use my wrist just fine. Totally using my wrist to move the mouse around and stuff. So, I mean, in theory, I could go back to work on Monday. This sick leave is not like the company's time, though. I'm taking my own vacation for this sick leave, so I feel like I'm just going to not go back to work and just burn my vacation a little bit. Battlefield 5 is coming out during my sick leave, and I can certainly sit with a PlayStation controller. I got a PlayStation Pro on the way for Battlefield 5, but it's not going to be here in time for Battlefield 5 to come out, which is the 15th, I believe. My PlayStation Pro is not going to be here till the 26th, long after I'm off of my sick leave, which is too bad. But it'll give me some good time to see the difference between the old PlayStation and the new PlayStation. And I'll let you guys know what it looks like. It should be amazing. Furious Swipes equals my first and second name, Rock T, just for the sake of it. Oh man. Alright, FS Rock T is on the stream, so that guy who just spoke up on the stream, that guy knows a lot about coding. So if you've got something you want done, I hate to throw him under the bus, but here's FS Rock T. You are thrown, sir. Okay, I'm assigning tanks. Oh, I gotta take weight off that shoulder. Gotta be careful about not having weight on that shoulder. Oh, man. Man, I just scored just the most amazing YouTube channel. And I don't know how we did it. I don't know how we found it. But the music is just incredible. In fact, incredible is probably an understatement. It's just the best. So let's put our I'm really bad at these sentinel pulls still. I mean, I'm not where I want to be. Not at all. So I don't know what's going to take, but to get better. But I think I think the solution is a lot more time. All right, let's do this. Okay, Thorns, Shadow Storm, Mana Burn. Oh, Arcane, Mortal Strike. So basically the very worst thing you can get. Okay, we're gonna do Mana Burn second. I guess we'll do Shadow. No, this is a very bad pull. It's a shame. Yeah, that's a rough pull. I mean, if you get, what? You get Thorns, Mortal Strike, Shadow Storm, and Mana Burn. I defy you to handle that well as a full raid. I defy you. And I actually need to. You guys are gonna have to bear with me because I got to go repair. My armor's all broke ass, so I'm gonna just portal back to Cenarian Hold and repair real quick because we're not getting jack shit otherwise. So, meanwhile, chat with me, people. Say something. You were so angry when Project Azeroth died. Now there's a good topic. There's a good topic. Why were you so angry? We did not spend a ton of time. I mean, depending on what you actually did. I did not invest a ton of actual time in my characters. Basically, I got to 60 very quickly within 2 days, and then I didn't do any trade skills. Some nice guy, and I forget his name, got my hunters their pets and got them to best friend in 1 day. And somebody gave me some money. All right? And sorry, I've forgotten your name too, whoever that was. I think he plays on VG now. He's one of my good guys, but I forgot who it was. I think it was Jaw Hunter, actually. Jaw Hunter got me some money. And so I knew Project Azeroth was risky because I talked to the GM of Project Azeroth, and I asked him, well, where are you getting your money? And he said, well, the server's free to run. And, of course, all the red flags went up in my head because nothing's really free. Even if it's free, it takes your resources, it takes your time, and you're not going to do it for very long unless you're getting paid. And servers run on money. They don't run on anything else. They run on money. Even if they're free, even if you've got a great price on your server, your time is not free. Your annoyance is not free. And once he said that, I knew that it was not a server I could put my trust in because he had no cash flow. He had no source of income. So watch out for that. That's what you should look for. All right, where's my other dead guy? I guess he's sitting there too. Oh, got 2 dead guys. I don't see another body. Is nobody rezzing? Oh, there he rezzed. Alright, so Enticer. Where did Enticer die? I do not see him. Enticer's in here with me. He's got ghost mode on, but he's not dead. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's go repair. Alright, yeah, so On Elysium, the mounts dropped past Scarum, so I would just skip those. All right, fine. I played quite a bit and donated like $80 because it was a good server. Yeah. Man, Colloid, shut up with your QQ. That seems sarcastic. We definitely can cry a few tears about Project Azeroth because it was the server where I leveled 80 characters, 40 Alliance and 40 Horde, and had them go against each other in Alterac Valley. Something funny, I was watching, I don't usually watch YouTube streamers, right? But I was watching Asmongold, who apparently sits, one of his streams is sitting and watching other YouTube streamers and then reacting to them. So I was watching Asmongold react to another YouTube streamer, and this other YouTube streamer pronounced it Alterac Valley. I don't like it when people do that because basically they're taking a name and making it more complicated than it needs to be. I don't know. I mean, not all of you guys are native English speakers, but the English way, the American English way of doing things is simply, when in doubt, emphasize the first syllable and a minor emphasis on the last syllable. But emphasizing the second syllable, it's not normal. And it always makes me a bit curious when people just like make things harder. What? Who the fuck? Shaman Quattro? God damn it. It's pissed me off. Oh my gosh, it's almost impossible to control with Mouses Without Borders, unfortunately. That's sad. The Mouses Without Borders is, I would call it halfway there. If you don't know what Mouses Without Borders is, it's a new add-on a new app that I've gotten that allows me to move my mouse off the screen and onto the screen of the next computer, which, I mean, it's amazing. And then your keyboard's typing on that computer, your mouse is on that computer. It's perfectly spectacular code. But when you move your mouse over that computer and try to do the whole mouse movement type control of your WoW characters, they just spin. They just spin in place. So no good. So I have to use my second mouse for that. Come on! Why are you not clicking? Oh my gosh. Why do these things have to happen to me? Fuck my life. My life is terrible. And now he's not clicking at all. Alright, I'm going to reload him. First world problems. Oh, I was QQing for me because Rend wiped me. Did you mention that? I don't see you mentioning Rend wiping you. Okay, well, nice attempt at a recovery there, champ. Alright. My favorite band's playing behind me. Young the Giant. And now we're all repaired, and we are going back. And we are going to, actually, you know what? We're just gonna blow by and try to do the logout thing, so that we can just do some Scarum pulls really quick. They don't walk very fast. I mean, when it comes right down to it, we're not going to lose that many people. And anyway, we need to test. We need to test the mechanism. And why not test the mechanism while streaming? Might be worth a few laughs. All right, so those of you who are watching the stream, I want to catch you up on a few things that have happened since the last time I streamed. We have made major breakthroughs in the last week in multi-boxing on vanilla gaming. What I'm talking about is 5-minute multi-boxing has now been used to kill the Prophet Scarum twice in AQ40, and now kill Razor Gore and Veil in BWL twice on VG. So now we have beachheads in AQ40 and in BWL. And the progress is beginning to accelerate. There's going to come a time soon when you can walk up to a multi-boxer on VG and say, hey man, I really want my Untamed Blade. Do you think you could help me out? And a multi-boxer might be able to just like it, yeah, come on down. I haven't even done BWL this week. And boom, drop Razor Gore. Untamed Blade. Right in your hands. Things are changing. You know, or you'll walk up to a 40 boxer and say, hey man, I need to turn in these Karaji artifacts. I'm almost at Revered. Can you knock Scarum out for me? And he'd be like, yeah, I haven't done Scarum this week. Sure. And you roll down there and you just run right through Scarum. Boom. Turn in your artifacts. So, yeah, we're taking it to the next level, is what I'm trying to say. And a lot of this is really a community effort. We've got a lot of people not just working on code, because it's more than code. The guy who has broken through on BWL spent an enormous amount of time wiping and finding the perfect strategies. So it's a combination, and you know what? A lot of times that is more important than the code. Just, yes, of course you need the code, but a lot of times you'll have the code, you'll have the capability to do what it is, but go watch. Go watch. In fact, don't go watch. Let's watch together. Let's watch together. Go to my Discord server. I'm going to move it right here. So this is my Discord server. If you scroll down in it and go to Razor Gore, scroll up to a video and watch this video. Come on. There we go. Now let's see if we can make it bigger. It's too big. Resize it. Basically, I have to watch it on YouTube. Watch on YouTube. There we go. Alright, that's better. Okay. Now, watch this. I'm going to skip forward a little bit. I want you to watch how studly this guy is. He's using the F1 key to sleep the Dragonkin. He's not doing any auto-assign CC. He's just using F1 key, and he's picking up the mages and the other orcs as they come out. Meanwhile, he's keeping all the Dragonkin sleeped. If you think that's easy, you're nuts. You are nuts. This is so hard. This is so multi-box pro. It's just unbelievable. This is not cheating. This is skill, and that's what you got to understand. And the only way he got to that level of skill is just to keep trying over and over again. Just wipe after wipe after wipe. And we all benefit because we all watch that video and we see, oh, this is what it looks like. And that's what you got to know. You got to know what it looks like. Okay, so we're just going to ride through. Is everybody watching this? This is... Without your code, we couldn't clear the 5 minutes. That's very nice. We are riding through, baby. We're just gonna blow right past Scarum, and then we're gonna hit Control Alt O and motherfucker. Okay. Oh shit. We still got a lot of guys who aren't dead, I think. Oh my gosh, we might not have any guys. I may have just screwed up. We had no shaman with us, and even if we did, logging out if they were dead was going to defeat the purpose. So let's redo that. We're going to try that again. Anyway, you get the idea. This is the way it's supposed to work. So if you ever see me streaming and EverSmile is not the main window, it's purely an oversight. Let me know if EverSmile is not the main window. All right. Have you ever considered Ani? So Nefarian is someday possible. Nefarian is definitely possible. Nefarian has been done, has been multi-boxed. In fact, I don't think Nefarian is that hard as a solo target. I think Nefarian is a fine solo target. I don't think you need to double raid Nefarian. But yeah, multi-box madness has killed Nefarian. They're a raid of 2 20-man raids with about 16,000 lines of code behind them. We only have about 8,500 lines of code on 5-minute multi-boxing. But Nefarian has been killed. That was the last thing Multi-Box Madness did before they retired. So Nefarian is definitely doable. There's a whole lot of hardness before you get to Nefarian, though. I mean, Broodlord by himself is going to be so hard. Unbelievably hard to multi-box. Unless we can find some exploit way to get him down. I really think that we should pull Broodlord down to before the suppression room. I think we can. I think that's what we should do. See, this didn't work at all. We all just died. This would work so well if we all had mounts. So I actually do think I'm just going to keep trying to get mounts, because having the mounts is more important right now than anything else. Having the mounts, if you think about it, is going to let us do 5-minute Scarum pulls. You know, you roll into AQ40, you roll past all this trash, all the trash. Don't even kill one Eradicator. Just roll past all of it, log out after Scarum, log back in. Within 5 minutes of entering AQ40, you'll be pulling Scarum and moving on. So, oh, why did I do that for? I hit reset. So, yeah, you do need the cloak, but you can buy the cloak from anybody. Anybody can sell you the cloak. I've got a bunch of Ani cloaks. Some guy gave me like 6. He just liked my multi-boxing style or whatever, and he just like gave me a bunch of Ani cloaks. So they're in the bank. I don't actually use them mostly, but they're there for when I need it. And you do need it. I mean, you need it at Firemaw. So as soon as you get to Firemaw, you're going to need your Ani cloaks. And, you know, I think Firemaw is soloable. It's just going to be hard like Razor Gore. There's going to be a lot of maneuver. And, you know, my man online, here on VG who's fighting the good fight in BWL. He's going to show us all how to do it. Because, I mean, I've got the shoulder thing going on. Otherwise, I would be trying to do BWL. I wanted to do BWL on Thursday night. And the shoulder was, I mean, I just had the operation. And the shoulder was just barking at me. And it was just like, no, you're not doing anything on Thursday night. And Friday night, Eli wasn't available because he's on Tinder every Friday and Saturday. And Sunday. He's on a Tinder date today. That guy gets laid a lot. But, I mean, Tinder's basically an STD clearinghouse, so I keep telling him, man, you're gonna get something from those girls. And you never believe you're going to get anything till you get something. And then you learn your lesson. You learn the hard lesson. All right, so what we'll do is we'll actually fight some of these guys. I'm going to buff up in. I don't want to give you guys the idea that I can't kill sentinel poles, because obviously I kill sentinel poles all the time. It's just not it's not even a 50% prospect for me right now. I thought I was at 60% for a while, but then they humbled me again and just said, like, no, you're not at a 60% kill rate on sentinel poles, bro. Because we're going to throw in some shadow storms. We're going to throw in double thorns. I'm just going to DPS out on Thorns for all my melee. My melees are just not going to fight Thorns anymore. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna actually add that right now. Let's add DPS out on Thorns. Rogue single. Pretty much only need to do single because I don't do multi on Prophet Scarum. What about on VG? I hear on VG you can just get all of them down almost to dead and then just kill them all each in sequence because they don't heal each other by half on VG. I think Kelsaran said sometimes they do. Sometimes they do heal each other by half. So that one is not such a great strategy, he says. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say... if buffed thorns... This is going to totally screw up people fighting druids. Target. Don't fight druids on your rogues anymore. If buff thorns target and unit name target equals a new... I always forget how to spell it. A new Bisath. Sentinel, then if is current action 72, if I'm attacking, then stop attacking, end. There you go, simple as that. And since that's so simple, I'm just going to go over to Rogue Multi and add it to Rogue Multi too. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Alright, I'm resetting the rogues. Crookshanks. To shreds, you say. Where are my other rogues? Kimbo. Stabs ya. I think I only have 4 rogues. Let's... oh, you know what? I didn't even set up my damn raid. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I don't want anybody getting teleported back, so you know what? I'm going to go outside and set up my raid. I really want to do this carefully and have my raid set up just right. Am I an Eversmall, guys? Nope, I'm not on Eversmall. You guys did not warn me that I was not on Eversmall. Minus DKP. There. Now I'm on Eversmall. My gosh, you guys couldn't see anything. Not even watching this, are you? Alright, let's kick somebody. And then we're going to use just the raid sort minus sign. My raid sort is still good for this raid, mostly. Keep removing people in 8 if it seems to lock up, because 8 is used as the trading buffer. Okay, invite everybody back and decide whether that's a good result or not. That's not a great result in my opinion. I'm going to move a priest to Eversmile. I want all the rogues, all the good rogues with a hunter and a shaman who will drop Wind Fury. And watch where your priests are. You definitely want a priest. You want a good priest in your tank group. Don't worry about the hunter aura in the tank group. The 100 attack power doesn't really mean much. Alright, I like this. I like this. Let's go with that. Now, do you see these trade windows that are semi-transparent? Those windows are auto-trade windows. That's your people automatically trading with each other behind the scenes. A bunch of people didn't even come in. Over here. Alright, we're in. Now I will only auto trade. I will only allow auto trading for about 30 seconds after each time you press the setup key. Alright, so after a while you won't be auto trading, so don't worry, it's not taking anything away during combat or anything like that. Let's summon some more water, and we're just gonna do this right. We're gonna kill us some sentinels. And we're just going to try to get good. I mean, the key is getting good. And I'm not that good. Alright, Fabian said main window, Shaman Trace. I think he said that a little late, though. I'm not giving him credit for that one. But isn't it interesting, Fabio, that your initials are also the initials of Fury Swipes? It's almost as if you were fated. If our if our fates were intertwined by the gods, by the very gods themselves. Our fates are intertwined. We are fated. We are fated to get the Untamed Blade together. That's actually why I started all this, because I just wanted my Untamed Blade. I really like that weapon. I want my Untamed Blade with Crusader on it, so I can do arms, go in the battlegrounds, and fuck shit up. That's it. If you ever wondered why I was doing all this, it was for Untamed Blade. I'm waiting for the "Dude, Untamed Blade sucks" comments. Untamed Blade, by the way, in live continues to be fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. It has gone up and down over the years, but it's never been down much, and it's been up a lot. And right now it's in one of its up times. Look into Untamed Blade, bro. It's real. The hype is real. Ignore that my guy's saying I have 17,000 gold. No, they're saying that I have 17,000 copper. Those numbers are in copper, brah. Don't get too excited. Alright, let's assign tanks. Boom, boom, boom. Move your tanks out in bow pull range. And my wife is tired, so she's having a lay down. So let's do our detect magic. And let's just hope for the best. I mean, the best thing you can get are spell reflects, because those are all coded in. People switch spells based on the spell reflect, so shooting. Okay, that guy has a spell reflect, so we're just going to kill him. Make sure everybody else is set up properly. You do not want to see yellow frames around your boys. If you have yellow frames, then you know he's not set up properly. Oh, jeez. Okay, that guy has thorns. We're not going to do that. That guy has thorns. They all have thorns? Come on, man. Okay, this guy's mending. We're going to do him. And I do believe we're good. We're going to get this one now. This is actually a pretty good pull, especially if my DPS add-on thorns things work. Killing them slower, but that's because of mending. Ah, oh, okay, I can't even lift a Diet Coke. Oh, fuck. Oh, don't do Diet Coke. It's bad for your shoulder. So this is going to be a no death. This is going to be a no death kill. A couple of my rogues are still doing shit, but at least they're not auto attacking. This is how it should always look when you're killing sentinels. So one of the clever things I do on the sentinel pulls is, if you're a mage and you have detect magic reflected back on you, that tells you something. That tells you, ooh, we got a mount. That we got 2 mounts. We got 4 mounts. We got 4 mounts out of that. That's not bad. Peoples, that's not bad. Shit's working. So when the mages have detect magic on them, that tells them something. That tells them they are okay to shoot a different class of spell because they know arcane is being reflected. Just running up and grabbing my mounts with people who aren't mounted. That was a good haul of mounts, people. I mean, that was a good... If you can get 4 mounts off 4 sentinels, man, you had a good day. That's a good fucking day. Pardon my français, best beef. I think best beef is French. That would make his name in French... oh, shit. Première, both première. Both première. Yeah, that doesn't sound great. Both première. Both première. I took 3 years of French, as you can tell. Coming through. I really would not go with your main for the gold trading. Makes me sad how bad it still works. I'm writing on the auto enchant, and I guess I figured it out. Some improvements. Good. Good. I love the idea of the auto enchant. We are all anxiously waiting for auto enchant. I'm going to hit the T key to back my hunters up so we get that all-important Viper Sting. And we did. We're at 46%. 30%, 55%. This one's not going as well. And there is an issue with Mana Drain. The Warlocks interrupt themselves on Mana Drain. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I've got to fix that. The Warlocks have a channeling error. Woo! 2 more mounts, people! Holy crap! We got the haul! We're getting close to having every dumbass mounted. So guys, if somebody spots the flaw in my logic on Warlock channeling, very important. Very important to solve that one. It's making the Eradicators a bit dangerous still. And no one wants that. Okay, this hunter's gonna get his mount. Dude, we are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys without mounts. 7 guys without mounts. So you know what? It's more important to get the mounts for me than to kill Scarum right now, honestly. I mean, killing Scarum is exciting and all, and I want to do it, but I gotta get the mounts. The main reason, by the way, I wrote 5-minute multiboxing main reason I really got into high gear on it was I was doing naive multiboxing. What's naive multiboxing? Naive multiboxing is getting 5 hunters together or 5 elemental shaman and just putting the same skill in every button, you know, and just having them all go in and shoot chain lightning. That's naive multiboxing. And while naive multiboxing is funny, it has its place, it can be interesting, it really is limited. You're never going to kill a raid boss that way with naive multi-boxing. And so I decided I wanted some sort of multi-boxing system on Vanilla WoW that ran each class the way the class was supposed to be run. So it'd have something like a real raid with tanks and healers and DPS and class representation from all classes and even all specs. And so that dream was born. And that's what I worked toward. And I proved to myself that indeed, when you had multi-class representation and full class participation, you could kill bosses. You could actually kill purple raid bosses and get purples. Now, I never had any doubt that I could kill dungeon bosses. I never had any doubt that I could do 5-mans. But there was major doubt in my mind that I could ever kill a raid boss. And someone is not dismounting. Who is that not dismounting? Bubbling. What the fuck are you doing, Bubbling? You're on a mount. I'm hitting Alt 4. Okay, so Bubbling was stuck in trading FS, and she wouldn't even dismount. So, yes, I love the fact that you're working on auto enchanting, and it's very important and all that. But we do have to work all the bugs out of auto trade, and make it absolutely bulletproof. Watchdog timers are going to be really important there. All right, let's see if we get lucky on this pull. Just going to go for it. This is a YOLO pull. It's not totally YOLO. A total YOLO pull would be like bow shoot one of the guys and hope for the best. I don't actually think that's very productive on Nubasath Sentinels. I think that's a quick way to YOLO your way back to the graveyard. So I don't YOLO that type of YOLO. I'm not... I may only live once, but I don't want to spend it running back from the graveyard. Okay. Look at my dedicated healers being so dedicated going out there. Let's throw a... And what we're going to do is we're just going to try and get a very, very quick kill on one of them. And then while we're quickly killing one of them, we'll sort out what's happening with the rest. And no, we're not even going to do that, because we're going to... We're going to cancel... Oh my gosh, I canceled, damn you! You bastard! Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. We're running through Scarum. And we are going to log out at the back wall. Control Alt. And that kind of quick thinking is what you need to be a good multi-boxer. So as it turns out, we will be doing Scarum. Forget the mounts. We don't need no mounts. Who wants mounts? I didn't want mounts anyway. Shouldn't the lock single check if they're already channeling? Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Does it? Does it not? Are you kidding? Is it that simple? I'm not checking the MB channeling? Could it be true? Well, that'll definitely make the Eradicators safer, and we do have an Eradicator to kill before we kill Scarums, so let's change that real quick. And let's make sure we get the right window on the main window. I'm feeling good today. May take another Percocet. Who votes I take another Percocet? Show of hands. The wine, Percocet, the Diet Coke. It's all operating to make this baby. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I can flex on you, motherfucker. I'm flexing on you. Oh. You know that pain you get that just makes you cough? It's so harsh. Fuck. Are you joking? Are you joking? Everybody didn't make it? Alright, well, we're just going to have to use our onks. No one made it. No one made it. Alright, well that... Okay. I'm not saying that that strategy won't work, alright? But maybe the logging out of the windows isn't going to do it. You may have to onk. So we'll do that. We'll onk. Waiting for everybody to start following. Everybody following? Everybody's following. Alright, so are we sure about that one there, Fabian? And am I on Eversmile now? No. Just really wants to put me on Shaman Trace. If you see me like pop my map, those of you who are watching that see me pop my map a lot, it's just a quick way to clear windows off of everybody's screen. That's why I use the M key to pop my map. It's a guaranteed window clear to clear anything that's open or out of place on the screen. So thank you, Wedao. You did spot it, and so that's good, man. That's the kind of help I need. I need help with sound, and I need help when my shit's fucked up. Hamster Wheel, a very famous YouTuber, once got on my YouTube stream to check it out, and my whole stream, unbeknownst to me, was zoomed into the upper left of my multi-boxing screen, and it was garbage. The whole stream was garbage, and that was my one chance to become famous, because Hamster Will got on my stream, and then he left and said, oh, okay, I gotta go. Well, duh. I would have gone too if my stream looked like that. So if any of you know Hamster Will, tell him, hey, check out Fury Swipes again, man. He can kill Scarum. Maybe I will get that $1 from YouTube after all. My whole goal here is to get $1 from YouTube. Now, that used to be easy to get $1 from YouTube, but it's not easy anymore because YouTube got all cheap and stuff. They realized, oh my God, what the fruit? What is this? What is this? There's a sentinel. Back up. Otherwise known as free mount. Let's kill him before any of them change their mind. Oh, and it's thorns. Really, Monterey? You're going to go all the way to Monterey. Ah, you didn't drop a mount. Somebody did not run all the way in. Okay, well, we got a free shot at an Anubiseth Sentinel. I'll buy that for $1. No, actually $1. No, I wouldn't buy that for $1. I would pay considerably less than $1 for that. Okay, well, let's just run by. All right, very good. Got plenty of onks. Let's pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off. Start rezzing. The anime V. Yeah, the code is before I am busy, then return end stuff. So cast, we'll just restart. Well, I am busy checks for channeling, bro. Why is that not working? If I am busy, if you go look at that function, it returns true if I'm channeling. So that should return right there. Right? So I'm still WTFing. So here we are, people. We are behind Scarum. You don't want to res anybody over there near Scarum. So you want to release them. Eversmile is going to get released. Who else is really close to Scarum? Ice flows. Just ice flows. Just Eversmile and ice flows are close to Scarum. I would say Calypso's too close. I'm going to release Calypso. So we will res everybody else besides them. And we'll kill that Eradicator on the stairs. I may use a flask today just to make sure we're going to ice Scarum today. I really don't like using consumables, but today I might make an exception since I'm streaming, and I just really just want it to work. So, on Vanilla Gaming, if you have released and you are right next to a monster, you can be rezzed without aggroing that monster as long as you've been released. So as long as you release your body. If you do not release your body, it will be as if you're standing next to the monster when you res, and you will aggro him. So, don't do that. Okay, this is looking really good. Continue to res peoples. We'll buff up. We'll kill that Eradicator. We are going to take a shot at fixing channeling, though. So Yeah, you won't auto trade unless you put your two names in the trade list. Let's go over that real quick. I'll show you guys stuff to track. So look for stuff to track. All right, see this? Stuff to track. I'll give you a quick tour of this. Let me make sure we're all rezzed up. While I'm giving you this tour of this, I'll be hitting the 1 key to buff up. Okay, so the first thing you have is gold. This guy will get all the gold in your raid, and he will leave everybody else with 25 gold. Second thing you have that you care about is BOE. This is an important one. This guy will get all the BOE gear you pick up. You can put a list of people here in this, what they call a table. It's a Lua table. It's name in quotes, comma, name in quotes, comma. Right? No comma at the end. Put it inside the table, leave the braces alone. Then you can start listing actual things you want traded to guys. Like I have a Vindra, collect all my elemental gear, all my elemental objects. Now, what you need to know is patterns work. You can just put a partial name with spaces in it. Spaces mean something. So notice I have space scarab. That means any type of scarab will count there. But nothing that starts with the word scarab will count. It has to have a space before the word scarab. So gold scarab, obsidian scarab, all kinds of that bullshit. Another one, Bijou, right? Bijou. I just put the word Bijou. Anything with Bijou in the name will trade to Cupcake or Zumwalt. Notice I have Cupcake and Zumwalt. That means those two will split the load. They will split the Bijous right down the middle and each keep half of them. So you can just keep adding lines. To add a line, just copy the lines that are already there and change the names. Don't try to mess with the punctuation, the commas, the braces, the quotation marks, all right? It's all very complicated. It's all a programming language which I have taken away from you. You don't need to know this stuff when you use one-click configuration. In one-click configuration, you just say item 2, the word item 2, space, an item name, space, a list of people you want to get that item. And it will fill all this stuff out for you. You don't need to mess with this with one-click configuration. This song is so pornographic. My goodness. There are kids listening, YouTube. Okay, where were we? We're gonna check the channeling. I guess we don't need to care about the channeling quite yet. Oh yeah, we do, because we're going to pull the eradicator. Okay, I like to pull this eradicator, the stack over here, and I shoot him as he walks up that stairway. There he goes. Oh, he walked down. Oh, he's getting full. I didn't fix the Warlock channeling thing. 73%! 73%! 82%! Oh my gosh, so scary. Alright, suckers. Let's kill Scarum. Okay, we're gonna summon some more water, pass some water around. Remember, I won't auto trade unless you hit the one button once. Looks like everybody's got plenty of water, and I'm out of wine, so I need to work that angle a little bit. Alright, I'm going to grab some wine, I'm going to grab another Percocet, and we are going to try the Prophet Scarum. Chicks dig scars. Too bad chicks don't watch my stream. But yeah, there's some holes in my shoulder. Okay, ready to go. Now, one of the things I do before a big fight is I go over in my head the exact key presses that I'm going to be doing after the fight starts. So for me, for Scarum, key presses are I open with Alt 2 and I get lots of aggro, stabilize everything, look for some kicks, look for that first kick. My guy should interrupt successfully the first one. Then I go down to the first split and I shift. At the split, I go back to Alt 2. Now, my code isn't working very well. You're going to see a bunch of errors at the split as I hand off the tanks. I don't know what's causing the errors. I don't really care, but it seemed okay. It seemed okay because I won anyway. Are we on the right guy? Yes. How's overhealing looking? 40,000 overhealing out of 144,000. That's not great. That is not super good, dude. So we're not going to look at that. We're going to look at DPS. Yeah. We'll reset. This is Prophet Scarum in 3, 2, 1. See, Cupcake got him. Don't like that. That was interrupted. Okay, so we got our first interruption, so that always makes me feel comfortable with that was kicked. 81%, 80. Alt 2 held down. Okay, we missed that kick, but I'm going to burst, and I'm going to go to the 3 key. Okay, I'm going back to the 2 key. We lost 2 guys. I'm going to try and pick them up. I'm weaving in a res here from the druids. Picked one of the guys up. Alright, we're at 66%. Kicked that arcane explosion. We were down only 1 guy. Not bad. Okay, I'm on 2. I'm DPS in. I'm going to try and pick up Cash Me. That got kicked. Kicks are working well. But fuck if we're not drained. Okay, Alt 2. And my guy is switching targets like a motherfucker. I'm going to look around at people who are facing the wrong direction and turn them. Ugh, that one hurt. That one hurt bad. Okay, we are low. Super low. Yeah, that one did not go so fucking well. Okay, I'm not loving this. There's no way we're going to make it through a 3rd split, so I'm backing up. And we're going to wipe this. Oh, that is a good song. I wish you would say what the songs they were playing. They don't even put anything on the screen. Oh, I forgot to take my flasks. Said I was going to flask. I should flask some of the lower level priests, because they won't get one shot. They'll never be very high on the target. So, all right, we got a question. Can you check if your mage is buffed int? I suspect something's fishy there, but I can't. No, we fixed the int thing. We fixed the int thing. You found it. My mages weren't buffing int if they didn't have 20 crystal water. I took that out. No worries, man. It's good. But we do have some errors on the screen over here that could be instructive. 1553. Alright, let's release the people who are right next to Scarum. You know what? They're pretty far away. It looks like they're not actually causing a pull. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. I don't think they're causing a pull. Yeah. See, all those guys next to Scarum are not pulling. I think I just drove that 2nd split really badly. Well, it's not that. I mean, my tank has this bug in his targeting where he's just changing targets, and I'm too lazy to fix it right now because I killed Scarum once with it. So I'm like, okay, I killed Scarum once with it. Why change something that clearly worked? Shit. Okay, well, we will have to res again. Oh, that feeling when, you You boss pull when you didn't want to. I'm going to release these guys that are remaining. No problem. No problem. No problem at all. Just more reses. See, I don't like little errors like this. When you see little errors like this, send those to me. Tell me, hey, I got this error when I was doing such and such. I want every error like that fixed. 1553. You want to see how easy it is to fix an error like that? Okay, so this was an attempt to concatenate variables and text, except the text doesn't exist. So the text that doesn't exist is MB raid target, the variable that doesn't exist, names get raid target index target Simple as that. Now that will never happen again. One less bug, one less error message to happen in 5-minute multiboxing because of that. Okay, so you said you didn't see any int before the pull. Ooh, you know what? There is a slight chance that that fix got overwritten because I was working on something else. And let's look at arcane brill. Yeah, see, now I only want one mage water to buff arcane brilliance and arcane intellect. So they could be out of powder. That's possible. Maybe they traded all their powder to a rogue. I'm calling a Fabian bug. I'm gonna call you Fabian from now on. That's such a better name than FS. You're Fabian now. What's the English equivalent of Fabian? Fabian. It's not Frank, right? Fabian's not the English Frank, is it? Fabian. What would Fabian be? Fabian. There's not a lot of F names in English. We got Frank, and we got Fred. Maybe Fabian's Fred. No, German has Frederick. It's not Frederick. It's not Fred. Frank, Fred, Fabian. I'm going to say Fabian's Barney. That's the English Barney. I have to go check in on my wife. Make sure she's okay here real quick. It's one of the things you do when you're married, is you show you care. You've got to always convince your wife that you're thinking about her all the time, because you are. You just can't believe how much happier your life is when you keep your wife super happy. Okay, everybody is rezzed. Ready to go again. Ready to go again. Nobody's armor showing. Alright folks, I'm going to go check on... Fabian is the English form, no, of the late Roman name Fabianus. Come on, that's going back too far. Fabianus? Your name has anus in the name, by the way, Fabian. I'm not sure you noticed that. He said anus. Anus, which is, of course, Greek for great ass. Do you have a great ass, Fabian? My wife will take a look. She'll let me know. Alright, while these guys... do we have Arcane Brilliance going around? I see no Arcane Brilliance anywhere. But then again, my mages... Miraza's full. Alright, Miraza, do you have powder? Miraza has powder? The fuck are you doing, Miraza? Start passing some... Do you have one water on you? You don't even have one water. The mages aren't keeping one water on them. Okay, watch. I'm going to summon water, then I'm going to hit Arcane Brilliance. What is going on here? Extra points for anybody who knows what I'm neglecting to do right now. Okay, I have no gating item for casting Arcane Brilliance now. You should just cast it. We reset all the mages. Only reloading mages. I suspect they want to craft some mana crystals. Possible, but it's not like they're shut out of casting that spell. Let's take a close look at that. I don't really have that many mages in my raid, you know that? Somehow, somewhere along the lines, it's not a gating item. They'll try to conjure mana rubies and stuff, but it's not going to make them drop out. No one is casting Brilliance. This was working a couple of days ago. I did find the oh no, Brilliance is going out now. Never mind. Brilliance is going out. Brilliance is going out. All right, I gotta go. Yeah, they don't have their mage armor on. Why don't they not have their mage armor on? Golly, what is going on with mages? It says if spell exists and MB real tanks in raid. Mage armor. Run print MB real tanks in raid. True. So if spell exists mage armor and MB then spell buff self buff mage armor. Why are you not fucking self buffing mage armor? Let's do that spell exists. Run print spell exists mage armor. True. Don't fuck with me, mages. Fuck. Are you kidding me? This is really easy stuff here. And we do not have that many Arcane Brilliances being passed around. And this guy is not casting Arcane Brilliance. Right, I hate to say it, but I'm going to turn off auto trade and see if that's the issue. So I'm going to go right here and go down to auto trade false. And I'm going to reload everybody and see what the fuck's going on, because this is simple shit that's not working. Like super simple. And my fucking hotkey net is not working. Tilde click has decided it's not going to work anymore. So I've got to restart hotkey net. Got to change my port. Got to stop my guys from hellfiring because I hit the 5 key. Come over here and change the port on this computer. Thank you, mouses without borders. Okay, we're good. And we need to reload everybody. Bam. Okay, auto trade is now off. Part of me hopes that it's auto trade, part of me hopes it's not auto trade. I mean, I really like auto trade. I don't want it to be causing issues with the raid. Oh wow, everything runs much smoother. Man, I hate to say it, Fabio. I tried to make Fabio and Fabian the same word. But damn. Auto trade is stealing cycles. Fucking A. This is unbelievable. The mages are not doing something so simple as buffing. Oops. Buffing mage armor. No, we gotta make sure that works, because if that's not working, what else is not working? They have mage armor. I just checked. Spell exists. You already said that. Okay, so let's see. If trade is open, blah blah blah. If alt key down, no. If control key down, no. Auto delete. If in combat, then cancel trade. If I'm busy, then return. If my level is greater than 57, do a mono ruby. If my level is greater than 47, do a mono citrine. If spell exists, fire ward. If spell exists, mage armor and real tanks in raid. Okay, let's do a print statement. And it's gotten to that point. Print debug. Are we getting there? Okay, I'm going to reload Genja and just click her one key. She does get to debug. She says you can't carry any more of those items. Must be talking about the ruby and the crystal. Debug. All right, so it gets to that point. Does he get inside this self-buff mage armor? Debug! Yes! Okay, but I am seeing the red text, another action in progress. You can't carry it, but I do check to see if I have that item. I'm going to bring this guy over so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I do check to see if I have a mono ruby. Run. Print has item mana ruby. 0. I beg to differ, sir. I must have broken has item. Has item for blah 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 blah. If item BOE, brr, brr, brr. If item equals BOE, okay. Else string find. Oh, it has to be unbound. What? Shit, I added that unbound line and fucked myself. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a new function called has unbound item. And I'm going to get that unbound section out of this has to do with auto trade changes that I made, so this is going to be, I'm going to take this BOE thing out because that's only relevant. Okay, so has item is no longer going to be checked for unbound or unique status. It'll be has unbound item that checks for that. We'll get back to that. Actually, we can't. We have to fix that. So I'm going to go to has item. Oh, this fucked up a lot of things. Yeah, that screwed up a hell of a lot of things. So announce materials will look for, I guess it's not bad there. Yeah, no, this is going to look for has unbound item. Okay. Alright, let's just make sure that fixed it for good old Genja. Hey, Mage Armor's back! Woohoo! Okay, let's reset everybody. That was a major issue that I had. Okay, we're going to get our Mage Armor. We're going to get everything that we need to get. I think this guy didn't reset. Everybody reloaded? Everybody reloaded. Alright, let's kill Scarab. Look, the lot of multi-boxing when you're on the bleeding edge is you spend a lot of your time stopping and programming, stopping and debugging, stopping and changing code. So, yes, usually you can just use 5-minute multi-boxing to do stuff that's well-traveled ground, like raid bosses that we've already killed 100 times. But bleeding edge stuff like Scarum and Razor Gore, you know, you're up against it. You are going to run into issues. And of course, we are changing things in 5-minute multi-boxing every week. So I understand the people who find a version of it that works and they stick with it and they never update. Because sometimes my updates come out and they cause errors for them. And nobody likes that. And I really like it when, by the way, you download one of my updates and you get errors that you tell me. It doesn't bother me. It will never annoy me that you tell me, hey, I tried the latest update and it has errors. I tried the latest update is music to my ears. I love hearing people say that. I tried the latest update. I hear it far too seldom. People usually only move to a later update when they run into a problem that they can't get around and they just hope that a later update fixed it. All right, I'm going to give a flask to Zimwalt. Zimwalt's going to take one of your flasks, Samson. And Bubbling is going to get a flask too. Because these guys die less. They tend not to be the ones who die. Alright, while my guys drink up, I'm going to go check on my wife. Right, she is sleeping like an angel. We are good to go. Ice Flows isn't drinking. You drinking now, bro? Bro! Why are you not fucking drinking now? Oh, we're 17 seconds away from losing Shadow, but that doesn't matter. F5, Smart Drink. Now Smart Drink doesn't work. Okay. Why is Smart Drink not drinking? I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to turn on auto trade again. Okay, good enough anyway. Let's go kill Scarum. This time for real. I'm gonna actually back up a little bit so we can reset without. Got a good kick. DPS is terrible. Let's get a real DPS number. 3,200. Okay, scam. Shit, I lost my mouse. Lost my mouse. Lost two guys. Lost three guys, really. One of them is a priest. Oh, what priest did I lose? That was a miss kick. And we lost refill, of course. My flasked priest. Refills back up, though. Okay, we lost three guys. One of them is a crappy mage, so that didn't matter. 55%. I'm going to DPS out a little bit and kind of let people... Man, we drain so much mana. Stop switching targets! Oh my gosh. My tank is broke as fuck, switching targets. I got away with this whole target switching thing before, but not this time. This is not bad, actually. If we can get through with only this number of people dead, I think we have a shot. Okay, I do think we have a shot now. This is a lot of dead. Alright, make no mistake, this is a lot of dead, but... I think it's possible. If we get really lucky on this split. Okay, third split right now, and we lose somebody right on the fucking split. Bursting, going to the 3 key in a desperate struggle. and DPS has collapsed because we just don't have enough people. Well, obviously I'm going to have to fix the I'm pressing hard. I'm going to have to fix the target switching thing. Oh my gosh, what is going on with that? Alright, well, obviously I tried to out-cute myself. Hey, look, we have soul stones. That's going to make the res much faster. Soul stone, soul stone. Look at all those soul stones. And you know the great thing about soul stones? As soon as they stand up, they can start resing more than one person. So, no imps? Did you not see imps out? Oh shit. Why were imps not out? Multilatella. That's Che, right? That's Che, right? Isn't that Che? I think that's Che. Where does the name Multilatella come from? That's what I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, I have an idea about how to fix the targeting, so we're going to do another real quick poll. And we're going to turn back auto trade on because somehow the mages aren't drinking without auto trade on, so I'm not going to fight with it. Okay. We're going to work on the tank targeting thing. So what I'm going to do is, because I think I kind of know what the problem is, auto assign OT. I think I'm not going to do auto assign OT. I'm going to let my tanks pick up the loose clones, and it'll be fine. I'll still auto assign interrupters, but not OTers. Oh, I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. That's okay. I'm still going to leave auto assign OT out. But I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is. Hold on. This is a local, and it shouldn't be. My retarg. Yep, that is it. You know what? I might put auto assign OT back in. This has been an issue for all time. Oh, you know what? I don't even do that on auto assign CC. So probably should do that on auto assign CC, but whatever. I'm not going to do it right now. We're not doing CC right now. Alright, that'll do it actually. Let me put auto assign OT back in, because I think that was it. How you feeling, Tina? How you feeling, baby? Better? Excellent. Tina's sick. She's got some sort of cold flu thing. All right, I like our prospects now. Okay, so let's see what's going on with my amps. Warlocks. Ah. Freaking me out! Freaking me out! I have a good feeling about this next pull. That was so funny. On Wednesday, I went in to test some of this stuff, just to check. I knew I wasn't going to kill scare him, but I just wanted to check some of these pull things. And actually, you know what? We got to look for the Eradicator walking down the stairs. It's about time for him to repop. He will probably repop during this fight if we do well, because that's the way karma works. Don't you get it? Don't you understand? I forgot what I was talking about. Let's see. We have imps. We have everything. Everything's good. But yeah, so I wanted to test this auto assign off tank thing on Wednesday. And it didn't work. It was terrible. I was switching targets and stuff, but then it settled down and stopped switching, and I down scare him. Completely unintentionally. Everything's working really well right now. Everybody's drinking who should be drinking. Alright, we're buffed. Eclipse is drinking. Ice Flows is drinking. Yes, this is true. This is the international symbol for I'm gonna own this. Alright, this is Prophet Scarum in. Yep, don't go to sleep quite yet there, Weathow. Alright, DPS in. And good kicks. Those kicks both worked. We did get a and I'm switching target still. Fuck. No. Just stay on the green target, you bastards. Nope, still switching targets. Trying to pick up one of those rezzers. Didn't lose too many. And we are getting interrupts, so... we lost a good number. We lost a good number there. Probably too many. That's 3, 6, 8. Lost 8 of 40. Calling that bad. No, the code's still no good, guys. The code is still no good. You can go to bed now without. Some nasty kicks missed. I swear to God, I don't get any kicks on clones. I don't get any interrupts on clones. I'm going to back up. Alright guys, well that's it. That's all I'm going to do today. My shoulder's beginning to bark at me a little bit. And I'm going to res actually. And just log out here and try again in a little while after I work on the code a little bit. So, thanks for watching the failure, but whatever, man. Can't be 100% every time. And do try the new code when it comes out. I will be doing a new release in the next few days. Please at least just try it and try the one-click code, because I'm going to be releasing the one-click code with it. And please back up your files and give it a shot. So, as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. And thanks for helping out in the multiboxing community, this multiboxing core groups. And I want to make one last appeal for everybody to join my multiboxing guild on Vanilla Gaming, Horde side. Just whisper Eversmile if you see him online. Sucka guild invite me, and you will get an automatic invite to guild. And yeah. Get over here, suckas.